If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
Jump to navigation. Kate found the wedding invitation skulking on her doormat like some malignant portent of doom. Crippling shyness meant that what she should enjoy, the chance to mingle with friends and meet new people, felt like an ordeal devised by an overly sadistic Spanish inquisitor. See also, How to Overcome Shyness, the Ultimate 3-Step Guide. Moldita. Eva always been shy. I hate the feeling of people's attention suddenly turning on me. Despairingly, she told me she'd reached a point in her life where she wanted to stop worrying what others might think so she could meet new people and openly voice her ideas. Her shyness was typical: fear of meeting new people, lack of self-confidence, self-consciousness, and feeling by turns invisible or all too visible. But she now reckons she has got rid of 95% of her shyness. Shyness makes us self-absorbed. This is descriptive, not judgmental. Shy people can feel they have nothing to say, that they should have amazing stories to tell and be the life and soul of the party. But consider this: ask questions and cultivate genuine curiosity. If you are at a party with strangers, try to connect how everyone knows each other. You can ask questions such as, how do you know Kathy? If Kathy is throwing the party, Jay, or, I live next door. Are you one of Kathy's tennis friends? Once shyness has gone, you won't need to do this, but whilst you still feel shy, practice preparing topics of conversation. If you have an idea of the type of people that are going to be at a gathering, then do a little homework. If many of them are sailing enthusiasts, for instance, Google the local sailing club, find out local sailing routes, prepare a few questions to ask about sailing. An important point here: if you smile at someone and they don't smile back, that is not your problem. We can't make anyone accept our friendliness any more than we can make someone like us through sheer force. Working as a hypnotherapist, Eva's seen so many clients who suffered from arachnophobia, fear of spiders. The trouble was, I had a fear of spiders myself. But rather than working on myself directly, I found that working to lift other people's fear magically lifted my own. The point here is that by focusing on putting other people at their ease, you'll find that you feel much more comfortable. Notice who seems a little more diffident or anxious and work to help them feel more relaxed. And lastly, start to wear out shyness by putting yourself in as many social situations as possible. We build fear around what we avoid, so by purposefully seeking out situations which would have made you feel shy, you can begin to kick that shyness out of your life. There's no need to advertise your shyness. Those who are close to you already know, and others may never even have an opportunity to notice. It's not as visible as you probably think. If others bring up your shyness, keep your tone casual. If it becomes part of a discussion, speak of it lightheartedly. If you blush when you're uncomfortable, don't equate it with shyness. Let it stand on its own. I've always been quick to blush. Don't label yourself as shy or as anything. Let yourself be defined as a unique individual, not a single trait. Sometimes we really are our own worst enemy. Don't allow your inner critic to put you down. Instead, analyze the power of that voice so you can diffuse it. Make a list of all your positive qualities and list a friend or family member to help. If you need to read or recite it when you're feeling insecure, let it remind you how much you have to offer. Shy people tend to have fewer but deeper friendships, which means your choice of friend or partner is even more important. Give your time to the people in your life who are responsive, warm, and encouraging. There are always a few people who are willing to be cruel or sarcastic if it makes for a good punchline, some who just have no sense of what's appropriate, and some who don't care whom they hurt. Keep a healthy distance from those people, especially when you spend a lot of time inside your own head, as shy people tend to do. It's easy to distort experiences, to think that your shyness ruined an entire event when chances are it wasn't a big deal to anyone but you. Shy people sometimes feel disapproval or rejection even when it isn't there. People probably like you much more than you give yourself credit for. Most of us are hardest on ourselves, so make a habit of observing others, without making a big deal out of it. You may find that other people are suffering from their own symptoms of insecurity, and that you are not alone. Sometimes when you're scared, the best thing to do is to face it head on. If you're frightened, just stare it down and lean into it. Shyness can be overcome. With time and effort and a desire to change, it's possible to break through. You should reflect, think, on why God has created us. Then we can become brave and noble. Let's have a look into guidance that can help us. O Son of Spirit, my first counsel is this: possess a pure, kindly and radiant heart, that thine may be a sovereignty ancient, imperishable and everlasting. O Son of Man, I love thy creation, hence I created thee. Wherefore, do thou love me, that I may name thy name and fill thy soul with the spirit of life. O Son of Being, love me, that I may love thee. If thou lovest me not, my love can in no wise reach thee. Know this, O servant. O Son of Being, thy paradise is my love, thy heavenly home, reunion with me. Enter therein and tarry not. This is that which hath been designed for thee in our kingdom above and our exalted dominion. O Son of Being, my love is my stronghold, he that entereth therein is safe and secure, and he that turneth away shall surely stray and perish. O Son of Being, thou art my lamp and my light is in thee. Get thou from it thy radiance and seek none other than me. For I have created thee rich and have bountifully shed my favor upon thee. Baha'u'llah, the Arabic hidden words. Pretend like you aren't shy. There is an old saying which states, fake it till you make it. Once you do this a few times, you will start to overcome your shyness. Act like you are on stage if you have to. Pretend like you aren't shy. There is an old saying which states, fake it till you make it. Once you do this a few times, you will start to overcome your shyness. Act like you are on stage if you have to. Take at least one class that teaches something you like. For me it was art. For you it could be physics. Better yet, a class that requires group work. Where you feel most happy, you will feel most relaxed and forget you think you're shy. I spent a lot of time perusing books in the school library before finding the open-hearted gem souls that made my school time fun. They were shy too. Take at least one class that teaches something you like. For me it was art. For you it could be physics. Better yet, a class that requires group work. Where you feel most happy, you will feel most relaxed and forget you think you're shy. I spent a lot of time perusing books in the school library before finding the open-hearted gem souls that made my school time fun. They were shy too.